everyone, and welcome to our next lesson. This is called School Bus Shape Lesson. The materials you're going to need are either colored pencils. If you don't have colored pencils, you can get out color crayons. You can get out color markers. You can even get out your watercolors or your oil pastels. If you do have color pencils, I would prefer that you use color pencils because we haven't used them much, and I like to have a variety of materials that we use throughout the year so that you have experience with several different materials. So go ahead and get that out, and then get a pencil and an eraser out. And here are my images I'm going to share with you. You're also going to get out a small piece of construction paper. What size, Zach?
Small.
Small. You were given some large and some small. I want you to grab a small piece. And if you're feeling like you want to do a practice before we start, go ahead and get a practice piece of paper out, a warm-up paper. Get those things, come on back, press the play button, and we are going to get started. Zach's going to go over reminders of keeping a positive mindset.
Number one, let's try your best. Number two, if you get frustrated, take a deep breath, count to 10, take a deep breath, and try again. Number three, everyone's art will turn out differently. Your artwork is uniquely yours. Number four, ours is not perfect, and my sister Sarah made up this one to always have fun.
All right, you ready to have fun, Zach? Okay, Zach's artwork art station is all ready to go. And then the other thing I want to make sure, Zach, can you hand me your colored pencils?
Yeah.
Before you get started, I want you to check your inventory of your colored pencils and see if they're sharpened. If they aren't sharpened, go ahead and go sharpen them, and then come on back and press the play button with us. So Zach and I were talking about maybe possibly using a Sharpie at some point too. I'm going to make that decision on the fly. I will let you know. Okay, so I'm going to show you some images of some school buses. This is a picture of a school bus. What school bus do you think this is, Zach?
Loma Vista.
This is a Loma Vista school bus. It says Old Adobe Union School District. That's our school district. And this is in the Loma Vista parking lot. So I took that picture before a field trip a long time ago, and I wanted to share that with you. There you go, Zach. I'm going to show you some other images, and when I'm showing you these images, I want you to think of the shapes you see. Now I want you to start thinking about those shapes because we're going to talk about that in a minute. So here are two images of school buses. Here are two more. Okay. Look at the shapes you see. And here are the last two. And you'll notice here, this school bus, behind it, it has an entire scene. We are going to be creating a school bus, and we are going to add a scene behind it. So, Zach, what shapes do you see?
A rectangle.
Where do you see a rectangle?
The school bus is like the big part.
The big part right here? That part right there? So Zach sees a rectangle here. What about this shape right here in the front?
A square.
A square. How about the windows?
Square.
And the door?
Rectangle.
What about the little windows in the door?
Rectangle.
Yeah, and how about the circle? Circles, I told you what it was.
It was in my mind.
It was in your mind. What shape are the tires? Circles. Okay, how about this guy right here? The stop sign.
What's it called?
So what's the name of that animal that swims in the ocean with 8 legs?
Octopus.
Yeah, he's an octopus.
Well, every time, there's one more time.
Oct means 8. Oct means 8. So that means it has 8 sides.
I was about to guess it has 8 sides. Okay.
It does. It has 8 sides. We can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's called an octagon. Okay, so we are seeing circles and squares and rectangles and octagons. Those are called geometric shapes we learn about in our math class. There are also shapes called irregular shapes that aren't in any category of a name like that we learn in school, like the ones we just talked about. Like this guy right here. There's a shape. That's an irregular shape. And this area right here is an irregular shape. Oh, what about that shape? What shape is that?
Oval.
An oval. So we have an oval right here. We even have, you can look at this right here. This line is a half of a circle. And this line is a half of a circle.
That makes a bridge.
So Zach thinks of this as a bridge, or it looks like the shape of a rainbow.
Or maybe that's the, like if the cars go like below it and the people can walk up, or the cars just go up. I don't know.
Oh, you're talking
Those
about
things?
an overpass. The cars drive over it, and then the people can walk through.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's called an overpass. Overpass. Yeah, awesome. All right, so we are going to start drawing our own bus. Now, you have a choice. At home, if you want, you can take that warm-up paper that you were given, and if you want to do the lesson and warm up first, and then either create another bus on your construction paper out of memory, you can, or you can rewind the video and watch the video again and do your final masterpiece on your construction paper. So you choose. You can warm up by practicing, or you can skip straight to the construction paper, and that's what Zach and I are going to do. We're going to skip straight to the construction paper. So let's get started, Zach. So am I going to draw my bus this big?
Nope.
How about this big?
Nope.
How about this big?
Nope.
How about like this big?
Yes.
Yeah, we are going to fill a lot of the paper, but not everything, because we're going to have a background behind us. Just like this one right here.
Mom, how many minutes are we in?
Oh, we are 6 minutes in. Okay, so we're going to draw a bus with enough room in the background. So it is called the subject matter. The subject matter is the bus, and that is what our drawing is going to be of. So let's get started. Zach, you told me that the big part of our bus looks like a rectangle to you. So I can draw a rectangle like this, but I can draw really like, oh, what did I forget?
What? Name.
Name. Everyone write your name on the back.
I already did for the video.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I have my name. Zach has his name. You have your name. We're going to start with a rectangle for the main part of our bus. But you know what I can do? I can make that rectangle kind of curved in the top right and left. And I can use my eraser, and I can curve the side, the tops of my bus, just like that. So why don't you go ahead and get started, Zach? You do a rectangle and you can curve it. And we're not going to draw really hard, because we might add some shapes and we might need to erase a little bit. So Zach, where's your pencil, honey?
I have it in my hand right
Okay, so go ahead and start with your main rectangle. That's where the bus, all the kids are going to be in the bus here with the bus driver. And then we're going to add the square that has curved edges also for the front of the bus. Okay, so I have my rectangle, I have my square. Now, Zach, I want to add a door.
Okay, so
Good, very nice. And if I'm going to add a door right here, do you remember what shape our door is in? Remember what shape that is?
rectangle.
Yeah, I'm going to do a rectangle right here. I'm going to have it be back a little bit, because I think I'm going to give the bus driver a window that you can see him or her driving out of. I can add a window right here, a square window that you can see. I can put my bus driver in. So here, Zach, that's your door. You're going to leave a little bit of a window. Look here. You're going to leave a little bit of a window so that you can see your bus driver. Look, Zachy. Zach. Look.
Oh, okay.
Awesome. And the door doesn't quite go all the way up. It goes almost all the way up. We're making a rectangle. All right, and then I can add a couple windows. So what shape are the windows, Zach?
What's it called? Square.
Square. So I'm gonna add some squares, maybe 1, have to make my squares big because I'm going to make some kiddos in these windows. I'm going to draw some kids in these windows. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do 3 square windows.
I'm giving it kind of like a curve.
You can give your windows some curves to them. And then I'm going to do a rectangle right below that connects right to the door because I'm going to write the word bus on my, what if we put LVIA for Loma Vista Immersion Academy? What if we say this is the LVIA bus? What do you think? Should we do that?
I don't know.
I'm going to say L.
I'm going to just do what you do because I don't know what to do.
LVIA, and then a finger space, then capital B. I'm going to do all capital letters. B, capital U, S. This is our LVIA bus. So all capital letters for LVIA. All right, so I have my windows, my door. How is this bus gonna move? What does it need?
Wheels.
It needs wheels. So I'm gonna do a half of a circle right here. It's a half of a circle for that wheel. And then I'm gonna do the other half of a circle at the front of my bus. And
Can I have 3 wheels?
Can it have 3 wheels? Well, geez, that's a great question. Let me see this picture. What do you think? Does our school bus have 3 wheels or 2 wheels?
2.
2. Yeah. I think we should stick to 2.
Okay.
We're doing our Loma Vista bus. Okay, now watch this. I can do a whole circle for the wheel like this. And then I can come in and erase that line. So I'm going to do a whole circle for that wheel. And then I have my eraser with me. Oh, I left it over with you. And I can erase that line that went through my wheel. There we go. And then I can draw a circle inside that circle. Here's my school bus is moving now. Okay, so I can even add that bridge that you were talking about, Zach.
Yeah.
That goes over it. I can add my bridge that you called it a bridge. So there's my bridge that goes over my wheels. And if I want, I can add my door. I can either make it have windows or I can just have it go open up. But usually, come to think of it, school buses usually do have windows. I can even do a window. I can even do it like this. And then there's a window on this side and a window on that side. Or I can cross it and have 4 different windows. I'm going to leave that up to you.
I'm going to cross it.
You're going to cross it? Okay.
Yeah.
So if you cross it, then you can use your eraser for the area that you cross. So you want me to cross it too?
Yeah.
So that I can show you what I'm talking about? So I can cross it like this. And then I'm going to erase that little square that I made.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to erase that little square. And now I have 4 windows. That works. Okay. So, should we add our octagon stop sign?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think I'm going to put it like right here.
Okay, I can fit mine right here. Now watch me do an octagon. I'm going to do a line at the top.
Mom, I know how to
and
do
then a
octagon.
line at, well, hang on. I'm going to teach you how to do it.
Yeah, I need space right here. More space, so I'm going to do it right here.
You're going to do it down here. Okay, I want you to watch me, Zach, and this is called directed drawing. I'm going to show you how to do it, giving you directions. A line at the top, and then come way down and do a line at the bottom.
Line at the top.
And a line at the bottom.
Line
Then I want you to have a little bit of space, and I want you to come over here and do a little line over here, and a little line over here. Good job. Can I show everyone where you are? All right, here is Zach's bus. He did his line at the top.
It almost looks like an octagon.
Almost. How many lines does it have so far?
4.
4. How many lines does an octagon have?
8.
How many more do we need?
4.
4. So he has a line at the top and the bottom, a line on both sides, and now we're going to connect with slanting lines. Can you slant the lines? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have our stop sign? Awesome. Oh, now you're going to have to write it a little bit smaller. S, capital T, capital O, capital P. Stop. Stop. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have our stop sign. We are missing some very important things inside this bus.
Kids.
We need kids.
And a bus driver.
And a bus driver. Okay, so I want you to draw your bus driver. And here's my bus driver. And my bus driver has maybe a hat.
Let me see your hat. Oh, one of those hats.
Yeah, there's my bus driver's hat. Here, I can show you that right there. There's a hat.
Yeah, I know how you draw that.
Okay, you do your best. Your bus driver can be looking at us, or your bus driver could be looking to the side. I'm going to have everyone looking at me. Okay, there's my bus driver, and I'm going to put some kids in here now. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 kids, one in every window. If you think you can fit more, you can, but remember, we're going to be coloring, so you want to make sure your detail is seen, okay? So let's make sure that we try really hard to make sure we can tell that
Mom, look.
These are friends.
Wait, hold up. Should I draw it like him driving the steering wheel?
Yeah, have him driving the steering wheel. Yeah, that's a great idea.
I can't fit a steering wheel, so it'll just be like that.
Great idea. Can I show him yours? Okay, Zach said I can't fit a steering wheel. I'm just going to have his hands going straight forward. I love it. Okay, so now we're going to do some people in the window.
I think 2 people per window.
Okay, you're going to do 2. I'm going to do 1 because I feel like I don't have enough space. So I'm going to do a little girl right here with pigtails. Okay, there's her hair coming around. There's her hair, and here are her eyes and her nose and her smile. And here's her body coming down like that. So here's a girl with pigtails. And then I'm going to do a boy here. And this boy is going to have some hair like that. And his arms like that. And he's smiling also.
Mom, look. I did the sleeves.
Oh, great. Remember, we're going to be coloring in, right? So we need to make sure that we have enough room to color in this is going to be a girl. This is her hair. Here's her neck, and here's her little cute outfit. So I decided to do 3 friends in the school bus. And here are her eyes, her nose, her mouth, and then I'll be able to color in. Now, next thing is we need a road. This school bus needs to be driving on a road.
I'm going to draw a guy with the hat on.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so here's my road. Here's my road that my school bus is driving on. And I can do another part of my road right here. And then here's my sidewalk. I'm going to do the curb. Here's the curb. And then here's my sidewalk. So I'm just doing a lot of straight lines going across. So these are, when lines are going across, this is called horizontal. And then I'm going to do some vertical lines here, coming just straight down, and that's going to be the sidewalk. So there's my bus driving on the street. There's my sidewalk. Next, I'm going to draw a background. So we have here a bunch of houses and buildings in the back and some trees. This is going to be up to you what you want to draw. So I'm going to leave this up to give you inspiration right here. And I'm going to start drawing my background. So I'm going to have...
You are way ahead of me.
That's okay. That's totally fine. I'm actually thinking, Zach, that we're going to do... we are going to end this video and we're going to do another video to finish it where we might do like black Sharpie and then color.
Like tomorrow?
Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Okay, but I want to finish the drawing today. All right, so we're going to wrap it up here. I can do like a little hill right here and another little hill. So a hill like that. And then I can do some houses that the bus is driving by. I'm going to use my geometric shapes, some squares and rectangles for the roof. I could do a big tall building right here. Big tall building, and then next to that I can do another big tall building, and those are rectangles, and I can give them some square windows. So now I'm just creating, and you're creating. You're taking your time, and we're gonna finish up this video by finishing up our drawing. And the next video we'll come back and we will maybe use some Sharpie to outline and then add color. So look, I did a rectangle, a square. I'm gonna do a chimney, and I'm gonna use a rectangle right there for a chimney. I can do another house over here. And have the house
Mom,
going back.
I'm gonna have like a really tall
Before you do the building, do the road.
I'm gonna have like what's it called?
A skyscraper?
No, like a hotel for.
Oh, a hotel that it's driving by. Yeah. So I did a rectangle and another rectangle and connected it, a triangle, and then I just did my roof coming back here. This is I want to say it's called a parallelogram back over here. And then I can do like a tree right here. I can do the sun shining right here. A circle for a sun. A lot of geometric shapes we're using.
Wow, this is having so much hotels rooms. So
oh yeah, yours is, huh? Okay, so I want you to go ahead and do all the details that you'd like for your drawing. And if you even want to do like a sidewalk over here and some people walking on it, you could do that. You can make this road like this. And you can do a sidewalk over here. You can do the curb right here. And a sidewalk right here. And if you want to add people walking on that sidewalk, you can do that, okay? So the goal today is to finish up your drawing. You drew your bus using a bunch of geometric and then non-geometric shapes, and then you made a background around your school bus with some people riding in your school bus. And when we come back for video number 2, we are going to be adding our color. So I apologize. I thought we were going to get to our color pencils today. That will be next time. So Zach, you want to say goodbye? We'll see you for the next video. Let me show them where you are. This is where Zach is, and he's going to keep drawing until we come back for video number 2. Right, Zach?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.